Let me put you on game. Don't listen to people who lose or you'll do the same. Stop talking to people who don't give a fuck what you saying. Stop spending your money on weed, go hop on a plane. Stop pointing the finger and start taking some of the blame. Let me put you on game. The money is up and it's down, it's just how it goes. Everyone's going through something.
What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. So this is going to be a horoscope for September the 24th. If anything resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. You guys, I was just sitting up here thinking, I was like, damn, it's Libra season. Like, it's going to be Scorpio season here within the next few weeks. Like, it seemed like, shit, it ain't even been a year ago. Like, time done flew by. I don't know. It seemed like it done flew by to me. But anyway, let's get into these angel messages and we'll see what it is that you need to know. All right, so you could be seeing the number 19. This is letting you know that you're about to start a new journey in your life, okay? So that means that you can be directed or called to a new path. You're going to be doing something differently than what you have been doing. Now, if you are on a certain path, that means, like, you know, this path may change. Like, that don't mean you're going to change in your field or work or whatever it is. For some of you, you just be doing something differently here, okay? So you're about to start some new journey in life. Everything is going to come together when it's supposed to. So you're waiting for a certain events or something to play out for you, and it's going to come together in divine time. And when the divine feels everything has aligned in your life, you're going to get whatever this is that you've been waiting for or that you've been manifesting. Now we have 1010. So as you continue to close out cycles, this is encouragement to remind you of your life purpose and that you are now creating your own reality. So things can be rough, you guys. You know, it's hard stepping into an energy and becoming someone that you've never been before. It's hard walking down a path that you ain't quite sure what the hell you're supposed to be doing. But continue to believe in yourself and keep a positive mindset, even though you're unsure, even though you know you don't quite know what you're doing, or you may not have confidence in it right now. Just keep a positive mindset and continuously push forward, y'all. I constantly be in my head trying to figure out how I'm going to do this and that, okay? But it all does work out for you. We got 111. This encourages you to continue to listen to your intuition. So I feel like right now your intuition is trying to guide you to do something, or the steps that you need to take along this process. You may not feel like you're on the right path, but trust your gut feeling. A lot of times when you feel uncertain and you ain't sure, you're confused, that's because it's out of your comfort zone. A lot of things that we have to do is putting us out of our comfort zone. It's helping us become the person that we've never become. So even though you're unsure about what it is that you're doing or how you're supposed to be doing it, in your gut, if you feel like you're on the right path and you're doing something right, you continue to move forward. All right, so let's see what it is. Let's see what the vibe is and what you need to know for today. Messages for my Scorpios. What is the vibe? What do they need to know for September the 24th? What does Scorpio need to know? September the 24th. What does Scorpio need to know? All right. Ooh, y'all, I felt this shit. Y'all know Mars went into Scorpio, what was that, Monday? Now, you know that Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto. So, really, Mars is at home in Scorpio, even though it's a water sign. You know, Mars is fire that talks about action and shit. But this can be I don't know, this can be a crazy time, especially now with this moon being in Scorpio. So, you can be feeling like a lot of tension. You can have these tension and headaches. I had that shit last night, y'all. It'd be crazy. That's how I be doing sometimes, how those planets, when they shift and when the moon shift, I don't know, the energy be crazy. Someone here could be stressed out. They're experiencing migraines. There's some worry. There's some concern here. Whoever this person is, they may not be able to sleep. They may not be able to focus. You know what I'm saying? They can't think because they're worried. They're concerned about something. So this could be you guys. This can be someone in your energy, just like a dude, okay? So this can be a masculine here. You know, with someone here, there's a lot of tension. They're stressed out. They're worried. They're experiencing migraines. They got headaches. You know, they don't know what to do. Tell us more. For some of you, it could be about these legal situations. Somebody is stressed out about a legal situation they got going on. For some of you, this could be you. This could be maybe your kids or something like that. Because this involves lawyers. This involves courts. And this involves, what they say, paperwork. Damn. All right, so this reading, the first card that came out was tension. Somebody here is stressed the fuck out. All right, they can be worried or concerned about a legal situation. So like I said, this can be you. This can be someone around you. Tell us more. Okay, but we have Archangel Michael. So this situation, I feel like, is under divine intervention. So the divine could be stepping in to help this particular person with this legal situation. You know, I feel like Archangel Michael is here to protect this particular situation. But I feel like they're receiving some type of guidance. Somebody here could be receiving some guidance about a legal situation, about how they need to maneuver or move with this situation. Like, this can be a very sensitive topic or something. I don't know. This can be like with some criminal activity. This can be with divorce proceedings, child support, something of that nature here. But it's like this situation, I feel like, is under divine intervention. Like the divine is stepping in to help this particular person, especially if they stress the fuck out. So this is not you guys. Like I said, this can be someone around you. And it's like the divine is stepping in to help them. Let's pull just a couple of them. We're going to see what's going on. Messages from my Scorpios. Let's get a couple of more. What does Scorpio need to know? I love you, Scorpio. Ooh, for some of y'all, because this situation involves a karmic. Okay. All right. For some of you, this could possibly have to do with a divorce. You could be the one that's getting a divorce. There could be someone here that is trying to finalize some type of divorce situation, is what I just heard. Okay. It doesn't necessarily have to be a divorce. It can be something else here. But this involves a third party situation because this landed right here on Archangel Michael. Okay, so I feel like the divine is stepping in to help this person with this legal proceeding or with this divorce or whatever the situation is that involves this karma. All right, let's pull one more. Then we're gonna see what's going on. Messages for my Scorpio. I think I need to go get another deck. Yeah. Because the problem is this person has been longing for you. There's an energy of somebody here longing. Whoever this person is that's stressed the fuck out, okay, there's a lot of anxiety. I'm really picking up that nine of swords energy, okay? You can be a Gemini. There can be a Gemini involved, okay? They're having countless sleepless nights. There's a lot of anxiety. They could be obsessively thinking about this. And this is what has them stressed out. Like when you think about some shit all day, every day, when this shit is constantly on your mind, it will stress somebody the fuck out. All right, so this person has been longing. This card came out sideways. This person has been longing for you. They've been missing you. This is someone who wants to talk to you. This person is ready to reunite, okay? This person wants to come into reunion or have a reunion. So this is someone that you have had a connection with in the past. It's somebody from your past, okay? For some of you, this can be your divine counterpart with this reunion card. All right, so this could be what's holding you and this person back right now. This legal situation could be what's keeping this person from you, okay? Or this karma that's involved could be prolonging this legal situation because as long as they can do that, you know, this could be someone that's refusing to sign divorce papers, you know, and then in some states, you guys, because y'all know I love me some Cardi B, y'all. I fucking love Cardi B. Hey, you know, her hate or love, it is what it is. But I feel like she's just authentically her. Like no matter what happens, like she's still gonna be her. She's still that same chick from Love and Hip Hop when I was watching her ass. You know what I'm saying? And she kind of reminds me of the Empress. Y'all know she is the Libra. You know, the Empress represents Taurus and Libra energy. But I was just thinking about, you know, a lot of people been talking about her because, you know, she's pregnant and still married or whatever. But she was saying, you know, her husband was wanting certain things, and that's the reason why she hadn't finalized her divorce. I feel like for some of you, like this person could have been wanting some, I don't know, something to do with money. I damn sure know that. All right, this situation has to do with some type of money or payout or something, and it's like the divine had to step in to help this person. Let me go grab my other deck. Let's see what's going on. But the reason I brought that up about Cardi, because I know, I was researching the shit. I ain't gonna lie, and you know, in some states, I can remember another show I was watching, and I think like it was in the state of California, like you're entitled to give your spouse, I guess, the property or whatever. Like you have to pay. I don't know, something like that. In some states, I guess, where you have to do the shit depending on the laws. You know, I know here in my state, like shit, if somebody don't sign divorce papers, you still can, you know, get the divorce finalized or whatever. So this can be, you know, a legal situation depending on the state here, because I know each state has their own laws when it comes to divorce proceedings and shit like that, okay? So let's get into it. Tell us more about this legal situation. Messages for my Scorpio. Tell us more about this legal situation. For some of y'all, I just heard this bitch trying to take me for everything I got. Oh, Lord. For some of y'all, this person trying to take them for everything that they had. They're trying to make them suffer because they know that they want to be with you. This particular karma knows as soon as, I ain't even going to say the motherfucking ink going to be dry on these divorce papers. This person is coming towards you, and it's like they're trying their best to delay this shit here, okay? Tell us about these legal situations. Clarify legal. Messages for my Scorpios. Clarify legal. Ace of Cups. I can't make this up. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse here, okay? This is someone I feel like that is listening to their intuition. They have a lot of repressed emotions. That means this person has not been able to speak their truth to you. There is something they want to say. This goes with this longing card. This would be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. All right, this is someone I feel like they've been holding back until they get this situation here finalized, until they have gotten this divorce or whatever this situation is they got going on with the third party. It's kind of like this person's kind of holding back from you. You know, and I'm not going to say on purpose, but I really feel like they don't want you involved. Like this situation here, they know they made this bed and they got to lay in this shit. You know, and they don't want you, I feel like, to be involved or you know, for this to affect you any type of way because they already done enough damage. That's what I heard. This person, I already feel like they've done enough damage. So it's like they don't want to involve you in a situation that really, you can't help them out this shit. All right? But with this Ace of Cups, I feel like this is someone who is very frustrated. This legal situation really got them frustrated, but they're not happy. The reason why they're, for some, you just has to do with a divorce, all right? There's unrequited love. There's not enough love. There's not enough chemistry to keep this person with this particular karmic anymore, okay? They realize that this is an unhealthy connection. You know, they weren't able to listen to their intuition. A lot of things has been blocked, you know. Like this is someone who, this is why they want this divorce. They like, man, I don't want to be with them. There's nothing that this karma can do anymore to make this person stay. All right, give us another one. Messages for my Scorpios. Tell them some more. Give us one on legal, and then we're gonna pull on the divine intervention. I want to see why the divine is having to step in. Yeah, this person has been in hermit mode, you guys. This is how I feel like some type of truth or something was finally exposed to this person because they were doing some type of soul searching. And during this time that they were in hermit mode and they were soul searching, trying to figure out like what they gonna do, how they gonna possibly get about this situation, that's when the divine stepped in. I feel like they stepped in to really reveal to this person who the fuck they was dealing with. Then they also stepped in to shine a little light on what they fucked up with you. Okay, and this person had to grow. They had to contemplate. They had to make a decision about what they needed to do, but they had to be in solitude to do that. Okay, this is somebody who has possibly been given some type of advice, but they're able now to resolve this issue. This is somebody who has seen the light here with these candles open. All right, so for some of you, when it comes to this situation, they had to go into hermit mode. Once they went into hermit mode, I feel like they was like, I got to go on and divorce this bitch. I got to get rid of this person. All right, tell us about divine intervention. Why did the divine have to step in when it came to this particular situation? Clarify divine intervention. Why did the divine have to step in? The Fool, yep. The divine had to step in because this person didn't have no faith. This person was restless, like I said. This is someone who was about to make an impulsive decision. They was about to do something to fuck some shit up. And this is the divine stepped in and helped this person out before they fucked up again. They see this person is really trying to make a difference or do something about this karmic situation they got going on. They're trying their best to close out this cycle. And this is why the divine stepped in. Give us one more. The Moon, yeah, because this is somebody who is now wanting to release their fear. So this hermit, this person also went through the dark night of the soul, you guys. They had to face their fear. And for some of you, their biggest fear was getting a divorce or walking away from this karma. They feel like they couldn't do this shit. Whether this is a male or a woman, you know, they could have been in a very codependent energy. When you codependent, you feel like you can't survive, you can't make without that particular person. But now they're releasing this fear and anxiety and they're listening to their intuition because some type of truth has been revealed. You see, unveiled. Some type of truth has been revealed to this person. I can't make this up. This karmic has finally been exposed to this person, and this is why they decided, I got to get up out this marriage. Okay, I got to get up out this situation. This is why they were seeking legal advice. Some of you, they are trying to get this divorce. All right, tell us about karmic. Clarify this karmic energy. I love you, Scorpio. We got Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Aquarius. Then what's going on is karmic. Because this is a karmic lesson. I feel like this person has finally learned this karmic lesson. That's the only reason why the divine is stepping in to help them here. All right, for some of you, something could have taken place. This situation we talking about could have taken place this summer, and something may play out during the winter solstice here, okay? About a year or more for some of you, this is going to give this person a chance to tie up these loose ends. So possibly next winter, for some of you, is when this person might be coming towards you, or you might hear about this divorce because it came out sideways. So I feel like something could have taken place this summer, but it's going to play out in the winter. So it's either going to be this winter, next winter, because it has a year or more. All right, tell us more. So this karmic is going to delay this situation for at least a year or more. Tell us about this karmic. Yep, Knight of Cups, because they don't want this person to come towards you. I can't make this up. They know this person's longing for you. They do not want this person to come towards you here. All right? Because they know this is exactly what they're going to come towards you with this offer, with this Knight of Cups. This is the problem. They know this person wants to come towards you with some type of offer. So it's like they're trying their best to delay this shit for as long as they can. We got Scorpio and Libra. All right, y'all. So let's see who this reading is about. We got Libra, Gemini, Sag, Taurus. Who is this about for Scorpio? Pisces, hold on, heavy Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Let's get one more. Libra, heavy Leo, and Aries. All right, you guys, I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.